The important thing to remember is once you start working with the wax, the encaustic, so this is part 2. If you didn't see my first part of my painting, where the video where I got to this point on the painting, then you might want to check that out. This is part 2, dos, where we're going to start working with the wax. But you have to keep in mind, if you're going to start working with wax, you want to make sure that all of your water-based painting is complete, because you cannot work with water-based and wax. You need to switch to alcohol or oils when you're working with the waxes. So I decided I want to do one more thing with the white paint before. So this is just a weird little rubber thing. I love the pattern that it makes. So I'm going to paint it. Yo, a little messy, but whatever. I could put something down on the table, but that wouldn't be any fun. I'm just painting the grid with white paint again, because I'm just trying to add light, some luminosity to this painting, because the background was blue. Maybe if my background was white, I would be adding different colors to the top of it. So you gotta move kind of fast. You can find different things in your house to make prints out of. It's like basically print making. Okay, take that, and we're gonna put it right over top here. Press down. I like that it's rubber too, because it's flexible. Make sure I get all the little parts. Okay. Ah, there you go. All I got was the dots. It's all right. It's kind of interesting. Huh. Sometimes I get all the lines and everything too. I might even just see if I go again right here, what will happen. Press a little bit more intensely. You gotta make noises too when you paint. Yeah, let's see. Okay, there we go. We got dots. Dots, random dots, dots that I didn't do with my little hands. So we got some grid mark, dirty hands. Yeah, you know we're on the right track. Start to get dirty. Okay, but again, this has to be dry before we can go over top of it with any kind of acrylic. So I'm going to, hopefully this isn't too loud. This is my heat gun when I want to hurry things along. It's my trusty little, and you need this actually for encaustic. So dryer just will not cut it. So exciting to watch people dry paints, isn't it? Ooh, it stinks, okay. Not good, fumes. Just a little bit. Just speed it up along a little bit here. All right. I wish I would have thought of that before I just walked away and let the other part dry. Duh. Now I'm just making sure it's dry. Yeah, that feels good. It's nice and hot. If there's any cool spots, then that's, you know, there's still wet areas if there's any cool spots. Okay. So now we're going to add some acrylic to the front of this piece here. So this is melted beeswax and resin combined together. And I like to use a bamboo brush. Just get it nice and wet. And there we go. Oh my God, when I get all nervous when I first start putting it on my painting, because I'm like, point of no return. I go, what if I wanted to paint something else? Not too late. So that's the thing when you're exploring and you're not planning out every single step and piece of it. You got to go with where the painting's taking you. It's like, I want to be covered in wax. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. What voice does your painting have? Is it soft and sexy? Or is it loud and obnoxious? Or is it demure? Is it soft and begging? Oh, please do a good job. What voice is your painting when it's talking to you? Telling you what it wants. So You see, it looks very cloudy now, but that's okay. Now is when you need the heat gun again. And you just fuse it to the board. This is called fusing, and it's a very important step when working with encaustics. You have to fuse your wax to the surface. Going around and so it melts it all again, and also heating it up helps to disperse it a little bit and clear out some of the bumps where you might have applied too much of the wax. And also, as this dries more, you can scrape some off. It's a very forgiving medium, except for the fact that you can never remove all of its properties, so you can't go back to working with acrylics on top, no matter how much you scrape. That's what I found anyway.